Yes.
Thank you again. It's a great pleasure for me to be here to participate at the summit, and hope I'll give some information about our innovation ecosystem, our startup ecosystem. Azerbaijan is a land of fire. We call it land of fire, but now our aim is to go from the land of fire to a land of innovation. And we know that our innovation ecosystem have some views that we want to develop, and it's our government research center, our startup companies, our innovation acceleration center, and our history of development innovation ecosystem is not so long. We began this process about 10 years ago, and we created our InnoLand Center 3 years ago. InnoLand is a combine of all ecosystem elements. It's we first launched our InnoLand Center in 2018, and InnoLand consists of 4 modules: co-working centers, incubation centers, IT academy, and laboratories. And we created all necessary infrastructure at our InnoLand centers for our startups. And I want to show some statistics to you about our InnoLand. InnoLand is an umbrella for startups, for incubation and acceleration centers, and we combine all innovation centers at one place. It's a one-stop shop place for innovation centers, for investors, for startups, for acceleration centers, and every day you can see some events and some demo days, also pitch events, and everything at our InnoLand centers. And we have some corporate programs, and we are very actively cooperate with international organizations, with different universities and ecosystems in the world. And this shows how we work with as Azerbaijan in innovation startup ecosystem, how it's like a spider, and we joined all innovation centers, all ecosystem players at one place. It's InnoLand. And in Azerbaijan, we are organizing the annual event, Startup Festival. And this is the information about Startup Festival 2019. In last 2 years, we couldn't organize this event due to COVID-19 pandemic, but this year we will organize the next Startup Festival. We organize many events, international events, and our guests are international speakers in the startup ecosystem. And we created our Azerbaijan Innovation House. What's it? It's a bridge with Azerbaijan and Silicon Valley. We created it in 2020, and this bridge helps Azerbaijan startups to have a network with Silicon Valley startup. And nowadays, our 4 startup is in Silicon Valley, and we also created Tech Diaspora to get all our tech talents together. Our the members of Tech Diaspora are from different organizations in the world, global companies. And we have some offices in San Francisco, Berlin, and other cities. And our aim to expand these offices, the number of these offices. We are also implementing global meetings and global programs. We have a very good connection with 500 startups. We have Azerbaijan 500 ASAN program, and in 6 months we created new startups for Azerbaijan. This is not only Azerbaijan startups, this is also the region for regional startups, and our neighbor countries comes to these programs, and we are creating good conditions for them to get access to 500 startups and others. Also, we have some demo days, and this our last exit startup Nextel, and some a month ago, American venture company the next sale startup is sale to one of American venture company. And we have some hackathons, and one of them is global DevTech hackathons, where our hackathons is in different topics, and And these hackathons help us to get many startups and to send them to the global network. And Azerbaijan ecosystem have some skills for the future. We have mentorship programs. We have programs for startups and also mentors. And this also our other foreign programs. We, as I said, we are working very closely with international organizations, with international startup ecosystem players, and one of them is Asian Development Bank. It's for fostering development of local tech startups, and this is our other regions. No, we are working to develop our startup ecosystem not only in our capital city, but also at other different regions of our country. And we are exporting our startup. We created Azerbaijan Innovation Export Consortium. This for exporting all kind of our startup products to the foreign. And of course, the time is limited. I hope that I can get some information about our innovation ecosystem. And we are partnering with StartupBlink beginning from this year, and we are sharing all news about our ecosystem, about our success with StartupBlink Azerbaijan page. Thank you, Catherine, for creating such opportunity to us to participate at this innovation summit.
Thank you, Samral.
This is my contact detail. You can ask me any question by using this email.
Yes. Thank you, Samral. Thank you for presenting to us and introducing to us the Azerbaijan startup ecosystem. You can also maybe leave your contacts or the links to the LinkedIn or website on the chat later on, so and everyone can reach out to you if they have inquiries about relocation or cooperation.
Okay, I'll share my contact details with chat.
Okay, thank you. Yes. So now we're